Okay, so Suzanne, you are re-releasing a lot of the videos that you posted on your Bright Muse page onto your personal page. What's your main purpose behind releasing those videos to everyone?
Yeah, well, narcissism. I really, really want to be famous just for the sake of being famous. And because I don't have a giant, you know what, I can't be famous for the Kardashian reason. So that's really it. No, kidding aside, when I was going through my struggle with faith deconstruction, it was really terrifying for me. And that's the main reason I'm doing this. First, for my kids to be able to have my story from me when they're a little bit older, just to have access to that. And then the biggest reason is just to give people a connection. If there are people like me.
Because when you were going through it, it was really lonely, right?
Very lonely, very isolating. And at the time, I just felt like I don't know anybody in my social circle who's thinking this way. And this is all I've ever known. This is my only construct in life, the really big one.
It's a pretty hard subject to breach with people, I would say.
Yeah.
Even if people are feeling it, that's not something everyone's real honest about.
Right. I mean, there's diet, there's education, and there's faith. Like 3 things you just don't touch, and politics, of course. You just have to be really careful with people, and this is definitely, I would say, of all of those in the South, that is probably the most sensitive topic.
We do live in the Bible Belt.
Yeah, exactly. And when I would be challenged years ago, I was automatically on defense and I felt threatened. So I get it. Like, I get why I'm kind of a pariah for some people. But it's also, and now it's a little bit different because I have reached out and I have met amazing people like the person sitting right in front of me, who may not necessarily, it's not necessarily about agreeing, but just that someone can understand or is eager to learn, So yeah, so my purpose is to reach out to folks who have felt like this, and there's a wave of people where this is happening too. And faith deconstruction, whatever you want to call it, but there are just so many people going through this. So that's really my main goal, is to help people not feel so lonely and isolated.
Make those connections, yeah.
Right.
Because we are all better when we're connected.
Right.
That's why this is really easy for me, because it's not really my thing I'm going through. I'm just here for it. So why judge? What's the point?
Yeah. I mean, and that's why I love people's stories. What am I going to do with that story? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I disagree with that personal experience that you had. Which brings me to I want this to continue to be. So I was doing interviews before, and I love that, but I want to really focus on the religious spirituality faith part in many different ways. So I'm going to be interviewing other people and their stories and their experiences or their knowledge in these fields. So whether that be podcast or more videos, we will see. I'm thinking podcast, but yeah.
I think you got a radio voice.
That's right. Got a radio face. That's for sure. Anyway, but yeah. So we're going to be releasing those, like she said, this week, and taking it off. I mean, they're already released on my Bright Muse pages, but taking it off of there and really showing it to others.
All those that dare to be your friend.
Yeah, it'd be nice. If you're not, that's okay. I'll just defriend you.
The beauty of Facebook.
Yes. All right. Here we go.
We'll see y'all soon.
Yep.